Hey everyone, guess who's back? Back again. Danny's back. Tell a friend. No, really, tell a friend. Tell a friend, thanks. So, I'm back. Let's talk about Disability Pride Month, yeah? So July is Disability Pride Month, and the flag looks a little bit like this, or like this, depending on your Google search. It seems like the zigzag version of the flag was redesigned in 2021, back in October, and we now have kind of a desaturated colors version with just a straight line of stripes that cut diagonally across it from the top left to the bottom right. The colors in order from top to bottom are green, blue, white, yellow, and red. And if you want to learn a little bit more about what that means, stick around to the end of this video because I am going to be talking a bit more about that there. So what does disability even mean? If you ask 5 different people what disability means to them, you'll probably get 5 different answers, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But the book definition says that it's an adjective. A meaning of a person having a physical or mental condition that limits movements, senses, or activities. Honestly, that seems pretty fair, right? But it definitely doesn't cover all the ways in which a disability can affect a person's life. For many of us, when we have a disability, we can do many of the normal things. You guys have seen me talk about this over and over again, right? We can do a lot of things that everybody else does, we just do them differently. And that's very true. Like me looking at my phone and using my phone looks very different than someone using their phone whose eyes work correctly. And that's okay. There are certain aspects of a disability that can have huge impacts on a person's life. So I'll give you my personal example. I know that there are so many out there, but this is the big one in my life, and I've talked about this on this channel as well. I can't drive. Okay, in some places that's not that big of a deal, but where I live, it's absolutely a terrible thing because you have to drive to get anywhere. So that means my every single day is affected by that one thing. I can't just go get a thing of groceries when I've run out of something. I can't go visit a friend when I need to get out of the house and go hang out with someone. I can't get a job easily because I need to worry about how I'm going to get there, how I'm going to get back, how I'm going to get to and from maybe a lunch place or something like that. There's just a million little things that I have to think about because of that one aspect of my disability. If you guys want to share an example, something that is huge in your life, please feel free to do that in the comments. You are welcome to do that here. So if it's so challenging, many people will ask, then why are you proud? Why are you celebrating? Why is Disability Pride Month? Why is it even a thing? Well, let me tell you, having pride in yourself, it means that you can recognize how far you've come despite those challenges. And that's exactly what it means for me. It doesn't mean I'm done working. It doesn't mean that I don't struggle. It means that I see how far I've come. I see what I've accomplished. And I know it was hard for me because I was the one living it. I know it was a challenge. It doesn't mean that I am happy to be disabled. And it doesn't mean that I want to be someone's inspiration, okay? We all feel very strongly about that here. But it means that I've worked really hard to get where I am. And I can acknowledge that work. I'm proud to be the person that I am, disabilities and all. I'm done trying to hide my disability, and I'm done trying to prove that I am disabled enough. I'm done being afraid of the term disabled, and you should be too. We need to take the power from that term back. We are the ones who are allowed to use it in whatever way we see fit. Now, I've covered this video a while back talking about what it means to accept the label of blind and to consider myself a disabled person. I will link that somewhere up here and down below in the description for you guys. But I feel very strongly about that. It was a real struggle for me to reach the point where I realized I was a disabled person, where I considered myself to be someone with a disability, and where I could use the term blind, visually impaired, legally blind, where I could use all of those terms on myself. It was a journey. And the fact that I went on that journey and that I know it was a struggle for me and that is a struggle for so many people, that's something I can be proud of. And that's something I am proud of. Now, being proud doesn't mean that I don't have bad days, right? Here lately, I've had more bad days than good days, and it's disheartening. You know, it's part of the reason why I have not been fully present on my social media accounts. It's why I've been slowly adding in things. If you follow me on my social media accounts, they're linked below, by the way. But it's why I've been slowly adding in things. It's why I'm so excited to be here on YouTube with you guys again, because I've missed this. I miss this a lot. But being proud of who I am means that I can find something each day to say, you know what, I may not have accomplished any of the 50 things on my list of things to accomplish, but I did this thing, or I am mentally present today, you know. And when I can find that one thing to look at in my day to be proud of, then I can hope that tomorrow is going to be a better day. And I'll keep doing that because that is what gets me through. It really is. What are you guys proud of in your life? Drop something below in the comments to share with everyone. I know I'm proud of you, and I would love to hear what makes you proud. Let's look at the disability flag now, okay? As I said before, the disability flag is a desaturated black background, kind of looks gray. And there's a set of 5 stripes that cut across diagonally from the top left down to the bottom right. And their order from top to bottom is green, blue, white, yellow, and red. Each of these colors has a bit of a meaning of their own. The black field is meant to stand for mourning and rage, for victims of ableist violence, and for rebellion and protest. I know we've been feeling a lot of that lately. It's very stressful. I am right there with you guys. I am. And the colors each represent an experience of disability. They represent invisible and undiagnosed disabilities, physical disabilities, neurodivergence, psychiatric or mental disabilities, and sensory disabilities. The parallel stripes represent the solidarity within the disabled community. It means that my disability looks very different than your disability, and your disability might look very different than the next person's disability, but we should all stand together because we have such similar experiences, even in our differences. And that's a thing of beauty. It really is. When you meet someone in the disabled community and they have a completely different type of disability than you, but you start talking about the things and the experience that you have on a daily basis, it's so beautiful just to find those similarities and to know that, yes, you're not exactly like the next person, but there's so much common ground there. There really is. The diagonal band that cuts across this flag represents a cutting across, like a cutting through the barriers that keep us from doing and being the people that we want to be. It can also represent how creativity and light can cut through the darkness, because I know sometimes we all feel that darkness, and we need that spark, we need that bit of light to help bring us out of it. If you guys have enjoyed my content, I would really appreciate a like, a share, and a comment below. Whether that's just a, hey, I see your back, hi, or an emoji, or whether you would like to share something you're proud of, or maybe you'd like to share something you're struggling with, that's okay too. But what are you proud of? I hope you can find something to be proud of in yourself. Stay strong, stay curious. Bye.